Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Jai Shri Ram. So in this video, we will discuss what is superantigen. Yes. So superantigen, they are some protein molecules like other antigen, and they are actually specialized antigen. They trick our immune system, they misguide our immune system, and try to create problem. Yes. So what we will do, we'll see first we'll see how our normal immune system work, and then we will see how our super antigen trick the immune system. So like you see normal condition, you see this is some kind of antigen, this is some antigen. Okay, and this antigen was taken by, it was phagocyte by our antigen presenting cells. The antigen came to cytoplasm, here it was processed, and finally after processing it was expressed on the surface by MHC second receptors. So by MHC second it was expressed, actually it was presented to T cells, and then T cells taken action, they secrete granzyme, they secrete perforin, and they destroy this antigen. This is how normal mechanism of the immune system work. Okay, now in this second condition, you see in second condition we have one super antigen. Yes, this is one antigen presenting cell, and as usual it is presenting some antigen to T lymphocytes. T lymphocytes by their T lymphocytes have T cell receptor, and this is MHC second. MHC second. So by MHC second, this is antigen presenting cell. It's presenting to the T lymphocyte. Meanwhile, one super antigen will come, and this super antigen, it will bind with MHC second and T cell receptor both. It will bind with alpha subunit of MHC second and beta subunit of T cell receptor. And binding is not a problem, but this binding will create a big chaos. It will cause activation of massive polyclonal T lymphocytes. T lymphocytes, actually they will cause proliferation of lot of T lymphocytes, and that all T lymphocytes, they will be non-specific. Now what will happen, because of proliferation of lot of T lymphocytes, lot of different kind of interleukins will activate. Interleukin 1, interleukin 2, interleukin 6, tumor necrotic factor alpha, interferon gamma will activate. They all kind of things will segregate, and they will cause further activation of our macrophage, dendritic cells and all, and it will create big problem. It will cause systemic inflammatory response syndrome. Yes, massive inflammation in body, chaos, completely chaos in all over the body. Yeah, so that massive inflammatory response syndrome will lead to toxic shock syndrome, and it will cause multiple organ failure, and it can cause death. See, problem is what, problem is what normal, this is what the normal, immune response, it was working like that. But the super antigen, it will cause activation normal, like we have a normal antigen, it will activate like 0.1 or 0.2% of the T lymphocyte. But if it is super antigen, it can activate 2 to 30% of T lymphocyte. You imagine how powerful it is. Yes, and that will cause activation of different type of interleukins, tumor necrotic factor, and interferons, and then monocyte, and then dendritic cell, and create all kind of chaos in body. Streptococcus aureus and Streptococcus pyogenes have super antigens. Remaining we'll see in next video.